I want to maximize the flavors of the seafood. I do not want to cover those beautiful fresh fish flavors, okay? Instead, we're gonna use few simple ingredients that play the supporting acting role. You can choose to make this pasta mild or spicy. Seafood pasta is like a broad title. You can do it with tomato sauce, some people put cream, some cheese. Today we're making simplicity at its best. 1 kilo of clams, 200 grams of already cleaned and cooked prawns. You wanna use raw ones? Go for it. 200 grams of fresh calamari, 400 grams of cherry tomatoes, 400 grams of fresh egg fettuccine pasta, 2 garlic cloves, 1 lemon, parsley, extra virgin olive oil, salt and pepper, and lots of love. This is a very quick dish, and that's what I love about it. So, on a medium heat, generous amount of extra virgin olive oil. We're gonna put 1 garlic clove like that, just for flavors. It's gonna be removed. Let's put some parsley. I get these clams from New Zealand. They come frozen. They've already been washed and steamed, so they're pretty much ready to go. You only have to cook them for 3-5 minutes. But if you use raw, fresh clams, I would say cook them until all of them open up. And basically, I would say 10 minutes cooking probably. When you cook the clams, you also want to get the beautiful water out of them, because the water from the clams, it's flavors, it releases flavors. All right, let's put the clams inside. Let's put some lemon juice in there. For me, the lemon juice plays such an important role. You can really put lemons everywhere. Now we quickly stir. So don't forget, these are frozen. The water now stuck on the clams will melt, and that will turn into liquid gold. It is extremely important that we now cover it, okay? If you don't have a lid, just use half foil or put another pan on top, but we need now the flavors to stay in there. Okay, the clams have been cooking for about 6-7 minutes. And look at that. All of them are open. See, the most important part here is this beautiful juice, the sauce, call it whatever you want, and these wonderful clams meat. Okay, we're gonna remove the shells. The next step is very simple, okay? Now, be careful not to get burned. Just wait until they cool down a little bit, okay? They're very hot at the moment. But we use 1 empty shell to remove the meat from the other shell. I do wanna keep some shells for final decoration. So let's pick the nicest shells to use for final decoration. Many people don't consider this step important. To me, this is the most important step. When I eat pasta with vongole, I don't want the shell to go in my mouth. A small amount of shells in the plate is fine, but I don't want the shell to stop me from enjoying the dish. All right, can you see now we got more here? Let's get them out. We need to get the juice from the pan, okay? Even though the clams were already clean, I wanna make sure my sauce is extremely clean, okay? Pure. So I've got a colander with some kitchen paper, a bowl, and we're gonna transfer the liquid in there. Only the liquid, okay? And that's the reason why the garlic wasn't used. Can you see a little bit of dirt in the pan? See, that's the reason why we clean it. That's the reason why we do this. This kitchen paper is so good that it's absorbing my sauce. This is flavor. This is what we need to give flavors to the pasta. Authentic Italian Cookbook is available worldwide. It's the first Vincenzo's plate cookbook ever. The recipes in the cookbook are made by passionate Italian home cooks and chefs. This is a book you must read if you love Italian food. The clams are ready, so now we can cook the sauce. On a medium heat, we do extra virgin olive oil. Be generous. We're going to crush 1 garlic clove. You want to use 2? Okay, use 2, but don't use more than 2. We want to maximize the flavors of the seafood. We also want to add some parsley. Now we wait for the garlic to start cooking, and we want to cook it for about 30 seconds, no more than that. After about 30 seconds that the garlic is cooking, we're going to add the cherry tomatoes. Now the cherry tomatoes are going to release the beautiful juice. It will take about, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes. So spend the time now getting the juice out of the cherry tomatoes. Very important. It's delicate and it's fantastic. You can also roast the cherry tomatoes if you want, and then you blend them. But for this recipe, I really want to keep the skin on. I want the freshness. But always feel free to blend them if you want a smoother sauce. A little bit of water, that's just tap water. A little bit of water will really help the tomato to release the juice. Just a little bit of it. When you create the steam, it softens the cherry tomatoes and get the beautiful flavors out of the cherry tomatoes. Let's put the lid back on. We want to keep the flavors inside. We want to cook the cherry tomatoes for at least, I would say, between 7 and 10 minutes. But you basically want them to become flat, to get all the juice out, and to be cooked. Beautiful cherry tomatoes have been cooking for about 10 minutes. As you can see, they are cooked. They just need a little bit of help to get the juice out. See, just a little press, a little touch on each one of them. See how the juice is coming out? That's what we need to do right now. That's a very important job that we have. If you want to blend them, this is the time to do it. You can hand blend them, or you can just put it in a blender for, I would say, less than 10 seconds. You can have a nice smooth sauce. Okay, I prefer to keep it as it is. Now we're going to add all the ingredients together. So we start from the calamari, which the calamari really takes about 3 minutes to cook. But because we have this beautiful sauce and the liquid gold, we can even cook them for 5 minutes. But we don't want the calamari to go rubbery. So calamari in, spread them around. Now the calamari, they normally cook very fast, especially we're on a medium heat at the moment, right? So the cooking time should be fast, but at the same time, we have the liquid gold there, the cherry tomatoes. So even if you cook them for 10 minutes, it's gonna be okay, because the sauce will keep them tender. I would say 5 minutes, and those calamari will be ready. At this point, I want to add lemon juice. Why? Because lemon juice brings freshness and adds beautiful value to our sauce. So let's do it. You don't wanna do it? Don't do it. Lemon juice and sweet cherry tomatoes, they add a lot of values to your sauce. Don't underestimate the power of the lemon juice. It's sensational. The calamari are ready, so now we put the prawns. We're going to put the clams. Now we add the juice from the clams. Now we put salt and pepper. A lot of salt, pepper, parsley. Stir quickly, stir. And now we can switch off the stove. The sauce is ready. Look at that. Look at those wonderful flavors, the beautiful fresh seafood. Beautiful. Amazing. Now what we're going to do now is to quickly cook the fettuccine, which takes about 2 minutes. Get a large pot of water and we put 1 tablespoon of sea salt. Now we boil the fresh egg pasta for 2 minutes. You can use a dry fettuccine or any dry pasta, but I do like to use a fresh egg pasta because absorb the sauce. It's a smoother texture, and I think it goes extremely well with this seafood pasta. We are on a medium-high heat. We just want the pasta to get familiar with all the ingredients before we start tossing. Now at this point you can add more parsley, you can add more salt, you can add chili, you can do whatever you like as a final touch. More salt. I'm gonna add more extra virgin olive oil. Now, switch off the stove. See, there's lots of liquid in there, so we don't need any pasta water, but just in case, have some pasta water on the side for you. Now we're gonna toss this, okay? Quickly toss the pasta. Look how smooth this pasta is. The pasta absorbed all the flavors, and look how the egg pasta is absorbing the sauce. See? That's why it's important to use a pasta that absorbs the sauce, because this liquid gold cannot be left in the pan. Now, I want you to see how silky this is. And when you get the fettuccine pasta or tagliatelle, see, you get the tomatoes, you get the fish on it. You know, you get everything, a combination of flavors all together. The same bite will have lots of flavors, and that's what you want to achieve. Normally, sometimes online I see, you know, the fish covered, or, you know, you can't really see all the ingredients making love together. But here you see the pasta, holding the clam, the prawns. Let's try and really enjoy those flavors. Clam, calamari, cherry tomatoes, parsley, pasta, prawns, all together. Smooth, delicate, fresh, ocean flavor in one bite. If you added passata, yeah, it's good, but you were gonna cover those fresh ocean flavors. You wanna add cheese, you cover those flavors. You wanna add cream, you completely cover the flavors. I really wanna enjoy the simplicity. I wanna enjoy the authentic flavors of the seafood. And here, I have amazing flavors. So if you can get nice, fresh seafood, please don't cover those flavors. Enjoy them. A touch of chili, I think it's very important. Go for it. Time to plate it up. So let's get this beautiful pasta and be very generous. Yeah. See the sauce, see there is not much sauce. What you do is you put some pasta water in, a little bit of it, a bit more, quickly toss. And that's how you get more juice. And look at that. Now we have all this beautiful liquid gold that we can put on top. I want to finish this dish by adding some extra virgin olive oil. I want to add a touch of parsley. I am so in love with this dish and I can't wait to serve it to my kids. I hope you're going to enjoy it. Please let me know what other seafood would you add in it? Or, you know, what would you do different? I really want to know your taste bud and how you like it, okay? So thank you so much for watching this episode. I will see you in the next Vincenzo's Plate video recipe. E ora si mangia. Vincenzo's Plate.